Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councilor Valorn.
Kai Lang.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
For some reason that dialogue cut off. He was supposed to also say, short story, be careful. You know Kai Lang?
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
Thanks for the intel. He'll die like all the rest. Yes, thank you indeed.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy, and in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
Okay.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
I won't fail you. Nobody can stand in our way. Nah, we're not gonna fail.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
What else is new?
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. Water. War terminal. Alien, what have we got in here that's new? Anything? Batarian fleet. The once formidable Batarian navy was all but annihilated when the Reapers struck Karshan. The enraged survivors have gathered into a single remaining fleet. Batarian refugees are enlisted by the thousands, desperate for a sense of purpose after the destruction of their homeworld. No collection of vessels is more eager to engage the Reapers than Karshan's last warships. Updated. The highest-ranking officer left in the hegemony, Balak, is now the last Batarian military leader. His leadership drive and barely contained fury have galvanized his troops. While Balak bears a deep hatred for the Alliance, he would do anything to save his people, and has grudgingly joined forces with humanity to stop the Reapers. Updated. Batarian refugees are rallying around the Pillars of Strength, finding courage in this sacred ancient artifact's recovery. Citadel Defense Force. Okay, what changed here? That's not new. I don't think this is new. whatever. Civilian volunteers at emergency clinics helped to save lives by processing patients, assisting doctors, and taking some of the burden off of the Citadel's overtaxed medical staff. Warning people on the Citadel to prepare for the wars, improve civilian readiness. Commander Shepard restored duty. We already did that. A con artist exploiting refugees was thrown off the Citadel. Security improved on the docks as a result. Spectre authorization released medical supplies from customs to Huerta Memorial Hospital, improving the quality of patient care. CSEC was authorized to train a civilian militia, strengthening their defense force. We already did Grissom Academy. CSEC is concentrating on war-related problems and more serious crimes. By focusing resources, the overall security of the Citadel has improved. After reassurances that keeping money in the bank is critical to the war effort, Volus merchants are making donations to relief efforts and defense forces on the Citadel. Schematics recovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel. Schematics of advanced biotic... okay, we've already done that one. Alliance, what do we got? Zeus Hope colonists. The Asari Shiala was rescued by Commander Shepard from the Thorian on Zeus Hope. Now she leads a militia of Zeus Hope colonists waging a surprisingly effective campaign against encroaching Reapers. Shiala suspects the group's prior connection to the Thorian gives their soldiers an uncanny ability to sense one another, allowing them to think and act as one in battle. The long-term consequences of this connection are unknown, but for now at least, its effects are helping the cause. Asari science team. Many respected Asari scientists have used their long lifespans to become leading experts in their fields. Asari scholars often gain perspective on how cultural shifts affect society, grasping the larger contextual forces behind new proposals and using this to springboard into hypotheses years ahead of their time. The Asari science team working on the Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy, eager to contribute to its construction. Asari Second Fleet. Is this just an update, or whatever, we'll read the whole thing again. The Asari Second Fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's... what was that? The Asari's hit-and-run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activity. The second fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. They sound like fun. A group of Asari mercenaries, sent by a matriarch friend of the commander, have volunteered their services. They'll ride with the Second Fleet, deploying to combat zones as required. Sixth Fleet. Okay. The Sixth Fleet has more dreadnoughts than any other collection of ships in the Asari Navy. An almost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict, as any war with the fleet has never remains small. It was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Rachni in the beginning of the Rachni Wars, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony under siege in the Krogan rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious, and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is a welcome sight for any ally when it arrives. Destiny Ascension. The Destiny Ascension is the flagship of the Citadel Fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought unlike any other vessel in the galaxy. Captained by Matriarch Ladanya, the Destiny Ascension evacuated the Council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire but saving the Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the Dreadnought's shielding and firepower, committing the formidable ship to the fight against the Reapers. Excellent. Man, we got so much of this. For Crucible, optimized EZO capacitors, a team of engineers working on the Normandy SR2 developed the theory behind this piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized EZO-based compounds to channel and store thermal energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found in the Prothean archives on Mars. Krogan. Man, look at that Krogan firepower. That is nuts. Krogan clans. It's probably just an update. Commander Shepard's interview with Deanna Allers about bringing the Krogan into the Reaper War cast the Krogan in a favorable light, which drew even more of the clans to Allied Forces banner. Hooray! Major Kirahi. Alright, Major Kirahi has made his mark, leading the Solarian Special Task Group that helped Commander Shepard stop Serenit Vermeer. Lauded by his superiors for his decisive leadership under fire, Kirahi was promoted and decorated with the prestigious Star of Surkesh. The Major continues to join missions with his men, believing that nothing substitutes for experience, and that the best tactical strategies are planned on the battlefield. Solarian Third Fleet. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian Third Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence in any war, the Third Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems, with improved tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotillas have been armed with hull-mounted Thanix cannons developed in conjunction with the Turian military. Turian. Okay, Turian 6th Fleet. The Turian Navy has the most dreadnoughts of any known species in the Milky Way. The Turian hierarchy limited production of these ships only because the Treaty of Farixen strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts due to their destructive capabilities. The Turian 6th Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet. Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol the space around the Citadel. Now it's ready to fly to areas trying to fight off the invasion. Excellent. I think that's everything. Okie dokie. Let's head back out. Got a distract signal. Cerberus stuff.
And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
Crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Okay. Oh boy.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Sure. What do you got?
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
That's a good idea, if we can trust them. Sure.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Excellent. Good job. Let's see. Any mail? Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff! Kai Lang's dossier from Stephen Hackett. Shepard, as promised, here's what we have on Kai Lang. From Alliance Records, subject Kai Lang's dossier to Stephen Hackett. Name Lang Kai. Date of Systems Alliance military enlistment, November 14th, 2172. Age on enlistment, 16. Credentials faked. Tours of duty, 2172 Terminus Systems, Patrol and Reconnaissance. 2173 Exodus Cluster, Patrol and Reconnaissance. Reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. 2174 Raid of Etion. Recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. 2175 Kite's Nest. Tactical Reconnaissance. Accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 2176 received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 2176 dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Ooh. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Lang's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus Phantom class implants. I'm not surprised. Got a minute from James Vega. Hey Commander, just wondering if you got some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat from Vega. Sure. Derlish Mole from Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard. Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Din Korlak. Oh, I remember him. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty for his head. My advisor insists I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for the political crisis that would result, but the security of our fleets is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office on the Citadel. Regards, Primarch Victus. Hope lives from Erdnot Bakara. Commander, I'm writing you from the Kelphic Valley on Tuchanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across our entire planet, so many of them that I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We are finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to traveling to Tuchanka and speaking aloud these words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There is reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget. ANN Alert news article on Cerberus from Alliance News Network Information Partners. Elysium. An evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium was reported saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew high numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved by the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. This is the guy that Jack wanted to shoot in her loyalty mission in the previous game. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Well, that's a heroic death. Meet me at the bar from Jack. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on a short rotation so they don't burn out, so we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field, says Jack. Okay, we already talked to her, so I guess that's old news. Citadel interview, your cabin, from Diana Allers. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Diana. Game night from Trainer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab some drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer. Alright, we'll do all of this next time, though. What I'm going to do right now, so I don't forget, is I'm going to go up here and feed my fish, and then we're going to stop. So this is getting quite long here. Alright. So, like I said... What? Okay, Chakwas wants to talk, too. Oh, man, everybody wants to talk. So next time, we'll go around and talk with everybody. Get debriefs about, you know, what we just went through. And then we'll take it from there. Probably do some side quests. I guess we have a whole bunch of stuff to do with Cerberus all over the place. So, until then, I hope you enjoyed the set. I hope you join me next time for more Mass Effect 3. Goodbye, everyone.